Virgo, hi, how are you doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is MJ. Welcome to my Creative Intuition Tarot. This is another reading for you for June 2022. But this time, Virgo, we will do a classic Celtic cross spread for you with two tarot decks so that we get the in-depth messages for you. Virgo, if this is your first time here, welcome, and I do hope that you like it here. If you are returning, welcome back. Always a great pleasure to have you here. And with all that said, let's prepare your decks. They have been pre-shuffled, so let's just give them a few more shuffles here. Two more like this, and we will cut the deck in two, and the first deck is ready for you. A few more shuffles with the other deck, and we will be looking into your energies. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to interpret the messages your way. And if you haven't seen, check out the general reading for June for you. Great messages for you in that video as well. Okay? So, Virgo, with that said, the heart of the matter for you in June, we have the King of Swords and we have the Fool. So there is a new beginning in your headspace where you come to a place of authority. It may be in whatever area of life. You may be coming to a place of authority in your work environment, but you also come to authority and to realization that you are the one making executive decisions in your life, and that takes maturity, courage, bravery, certain level of experience. With the Fool, that's a very interesting combination because you have the maturity of the King and you have the naive or seemingly inexperienced Fool, right? It's like a combination of an adult and a child. And I do feel that you are embarking on a new journey. It may be a new job. On one hand, it makes you feel like an inexperienced. On the other hand, you do realize that you have a level of experience and maturity to handle this, okay? So I like this, but you need to believe in this. You need to believe in your authority. In your challenge or what is crossing you, definitely not a challenge. You have the Sun, the happiest card in the tarot deck. And you have the Three of Wands. So there's definitely happiness crossing you. So it's already on your path, but it's also in your future. With the Three of Wands, this is being far-sighted. It's the distant horizon where you see the results of your decisions that you made when you were at the Two of Wands position, okay? So that is crossing you. There's great happiness and success, really good things ahead of you, on the horizon for you. But you need to allow yourself to believe that it's there, okay? So you need to be able to balance those two energies, the rational adult with the King of Swords, with the playful, young-hearted spirit of the Fool. I like that they look more or less in the same direction, so that at least tells me their vision is aligned. So if you balance them out and you look at that horizon in your future from that balanced perspective, there's great happiness and all the good things and success that you dream of, and the freedom that you dream of as well, and growth and almost like rebirth, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Past. So what past events are shaping your current situation? Look at this. You have the Fool again. So there were already new beginnings, and you have the Two of Cups. So it can be a distant connection, can be romantic, but I like to look at the Two of Cups, especially how they mirror each other. I like to see as you in that beautiful destined connection with yourself. That was your new beginning, and it may be a very recent past where you took the leap of faith towards loving yourself and, you know, really taking care of yourself, making your dreams come true, becoming independent in this, not expecting others to make you happy, but really moving towards being the one that is primarily meant to love you and be your partner for life. Okay, so I really like this. I really like to see this in the past because it's shaping your current situation, so it helps you grow and it helps you embark on continuously like new journeys in different areas of your lives. I really like this. There's adventurousness and openness in that past energy. So let's see what's in your conscious. Where's your mind at? You're making judgment calls. You're making decisions. That's why you need the King of Swords energy as well. And you have the Knight of Swords. Look at this. So again, swords in your mind space with bravery, with courage. You are moving forward, making choices. You are making it known. It's like the divine trumpet, but I feel you are communicating clearly. Beware of being too aggressive maybe, or perceived as aggressive with this communication, but you demand clarity from others. And you make choices. You don't waste time thinking for too long. So again, be mindful not to make like hectic choices, but you're making judgment calls almost like one after another. This is in your conscious position, so it's like you feel you're being called to make certain decisions and choices in your life, to move forward towards them quickly, without any more delay. Okay. You're wanting also to close certain things in your life. You have 19, the Sun, and this is 20. So you're heading, and 2 Fools. Just the World card is missing. Like you are really closing something from the past and entering big time into the new. Okay. In your future, like short-term possibilities for you, you still have options and choices to make. And 10 of Wands. Okay, so in your short-term possibilities, what is likely to happen is that you will still be making choices. You have options with the 7 of Cups. Beware of illusions. You need to be mindful of making the right choices, being able to differentiate between, well, let's just say the good and the bad. With the 10 of Wands, sometimes called the burden of choice. This is the card of burden, and those choices in the future may become burdening, like those decisions that you need to make, those executive decisions. With the King of Swords and with the Judgment, they may become a burden. You may be coming to feel tired and even physically exhausted with having to make those constant choices, or the responsibility of the choices that you have to make. Okay, so be mindful of that. I do feel that you wanted to be in that authority position, so don't perceive something that you wanted as a burden in the future. Okay, in your unconscious, what is truly driving you? See, you have the clarity. You have the clarity, you see clearly, you see the truth. So choices are not an issue for you, because you are cutting through illusions, deception, provided that you believe in this. This is in your unconscious, but the Judgment in your conscious and the Knight of Swords are calling you and are telling you, and you know this, that you have this, that you hold the sword of truth. And this is clarified with the Queen of Cups. So deep intuitive knowing, empathic energy, maybe spiritual, like a medium, a therapist as well. But you have that connection, not only to a logical mind, human mind, but also to that higher spiritual knowing as well. Okay, there's deep water with the Queen of Cups here. And this is healing. This is in your unconscious. This is at the root of your spread. So there is deep healing in your mind space and in that perception. But you need to believe and allow yourself to trust this truth and clarity that is leading you, that is trying to speak to you from your unconscious. Allow yourself to listen. Be gentle. Try to tame maybe your masculine energy. Don't try to be too rational, but allow yourself to be a little more in tune with that feminine energy that is more receptive. Okay, let's look at you. What's your view of the situation? Okay, the 7 of Wands and clarified with the 4 of Pentacles. So you do feel strong, you feel in your power, but at the same time you feel that what you're going through is a struggle of some kind. With the 7 of Wands, you keep having to fight for something or protect, standing up for yourself. It may also be a test for you to finally learn to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth, to speak your values, your truth and your authenticity. But you have all the resources. You just need to manage them well, budget your resources, financial, but also your energy, your skills, talents, your time, Where do you invest yourself? You don't have to entertain all of this. It depends on you. You don't have to waste your energy on all of this. You can just turn around and go. It's not swords. They're not going to hurt you. You don't have to engage yourself in every hassle that is out there. Okay? Budget your resources well. You are in your power here. You make the executive choices. In your environment, external influences, 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, again, making choices, right? Choosing the direction of your life. Okay, there are many possibilities, but there are like 2 that are key for you to choose from or that you consider. It may include travel, but you are choosing the direction of your life. Where do you want to go going forward? And with the 6 of Cups, it puts you in a state of a little melancholy, because I feel there is a feeling from the past that you would want in your life, and you're like thinking which direction to choose to go there. And this is showing up in your external influence, because I do feel that you are considering your external circumstances while making this choice. What and how your current external situation can give you this. Does that make sense? There may also be people showing up from the past that may be putting you in that state of melancholy that impacts your decision making. Or maybe they actually, they may impact you in a good way. They may impact that decision. It may be a change of the place of living for you, or just travel where you can reunite with them, and that can bring that sense of childlike happiness back into your life. Like the energy softens a little bit with this. It may be your siblings as well for some. Hopes and fears, or hopes or fears. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So that feminine energy, and again, regardless of your gender, what do you secretly desire, or what are you trying to avoid? You really hope to have like a warm, happy home, full of good energy, the Queen of Wands. And you're fine to be there on your own. It's not dependent on other people. In your hopes, you want to be able to create that abundance and security and safety and feeling of fulfillment by yourself. It doesn't mean that others would not be welcome, but in your hopes, you really want to be self-dependent in that sphere of your home, your safety, health, security, fulfillment, love, even feeling sexy, feeling inspired, creative. Like you want to be those 8 or how many hands she has here for yourself. To be your own cheerleader, your own source of happiness and freedom. In your outcome, given the spread, speaking of many hands, an Ace of Pentacles, 2 number 1s. That is absolutely attainable. You being independent, because the Magician tells you it's all in your hands. You have all the resources to manifest the reality that you desire. And with the Ace of Pentacles, even the divine is supporting you. This is the miracle. Look, it's so fertile with the bunny. You can create an infinite abundance. Okay? It's all in your hands. Sky is the limit. This is in your outcome given the spread, provided that you realize that it's all in your hands. It's not only about wishing to be, but creating. The best way to predict your future is to create it, right? If you want to be that source of creativity, inspiration, fulfillment for yourself, make it happen, okay? You need to be inspired and determined to do so, but it's absolutely attainable for you. You just need to tap into this energy. It's available for each and every one of us when we realize we have all the resources. And even though we need to learn to use those resources as we move, this is about being fearless in experimenting, trying, learning, exploring, until you finally manifest. Ace of Pentacles, earth energy with the coins. It's manifesting in a physical, tangible form. Trying until you manifest, but the key is to try. Persistence, not being afraid to dream big, realizing your skills and potential, okay? It's all in your hands. A beautiful reading. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you were able to make sense out of those messages and that you enjoyed them. Have a great rest of June. Have fun. Take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.